It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Lock in. 45. Mike, 45.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
45, Mike, 45. You better free.
Now it's Trubisky. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Everyone got four down. Watch 19. Safe.
Anthony McFarland, his first carry of the ball game. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38, Trubisky. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Trubisky's pass.
4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Check. Hot. Alert. Mike, 45. Watch the run. Kill.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's McFarland. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
That's feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team, because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
throwing on first down. Addison. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. Throwing again. Addison. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons 31. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with McFarland. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From the 22, Trubisky. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
By Deion Jones. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
7-yard line.
Bot under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. And Boswell's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, Addison. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Running with McFarland. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Carrier.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, Trubisky. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. He'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
At the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a run with McFarland. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
2 yards.
That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball right here. No. Hey, alert 3.
On the handoff, it's McFarland. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Trubisky. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Addison. And he comes back with 1 complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
to throw on third down. Addison. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, Addison. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons cut into that lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they're able to cut the deficit to 12.
Makes the score Steelers 19, Falcons 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Like 22, he's coming, 22.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Flushed out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Addison. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Falcon first down.
On 1st and 10. Addison. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Off play action. Addison. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Falcons.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Steelers 19, Falcons 14.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They begin the drive with McFarland. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13. Wide. Get wide.
On the give, this is McFarland. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check. Alert. Hey, ball.
Now Trubisky to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
22 is coming. 22 is coming.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. On first down. McFarland down right around the 25.
Anthony McFarland.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
18. He's checking crowd.
Again, McFarland. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 20-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A first down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
The 13-yard line.
McFarland running out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Mark 22. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Let's get off the field. Check it out, Reed.
Now it's Trubisky. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Well, on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
6-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a 1-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Over the middle, complete. It's Barrett. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
Operating from the gun. Addison, he's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate what...
And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Next to score, Steelers 29, Falcons 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. at their own 34-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Cameron Hayward busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
And it's third down.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Addison. And my goodness, another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Check 99. Check 99. Shift. Watch the shift. I got him.
McFarland once more. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Steelers
got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Let's go, baby.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Me, I got this, man. Me, I got this.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Alert. 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland.
Trubisky's pass.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Back to the air on second down. Addison. And he finds a man on the crossing route. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Addison. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. And a nice gain at 21 yards. From the gun, Addison, and this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And now we've got a one-score game and at least a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Is that what we call a glimmer of hope?
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way into the end zone before time expires. Glimmer, or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
Trubisky to throw. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Steeler first down on a pickup of 11 yards. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Ebron caught left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And despite the cold, despite the snow, this one was fun to watch, and I want to thank you for bringing two things, the space heater and the hot chocolate. Those were a big help for us here in the booth.
Yeah, just so you know, in the future, get your own space heater. Okay, I'm an only child. I don't share very often. But this had to bring out, like, the 12-year-old in us, didn't it? I mean, to be able to watch this, and let's face it, when you were that age, you didn't come inside until mom screamed, "Get inside now, young man," because you wanted to be out there just having a good time, and actually you almost forgot just how cold it was. I'm sure these guys didn't, but they ended up playing just like those 12-year-olds and getting it done.
So for Pittsburgh, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.